Hello and welcome to a game called Aqua Creep. This is my second time playing it. There is replayability as, well, the target is randomized. I'm going to skip the opening sequence so I can get right to the start of the story. Change from wetsuit. I'm going to choose different options for what I've chosen.
Storm's definitely rolling in. Looks like it's going to be a rough one. You need a hand with anything out there?
Nah, I can take care of this. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go change out of this wetsuit.
Good call. Not like we can get anything done until the storm blows through anyway. Well, I better get my shit together here before it lets loose on us. My guess is it's going to last all night. Maybe longer.
Except I need to remember blue, green, well of course I don't remember, blue. It's very important for the investigation, remember what people wore. Really happens in the restroom. What's that on the floor? Oh, that's a drain. There's also a way to mess with those, but it needs a screwdriver.
Howdy, Chuckles.
Howdy yourself. Looks like we're in for a bit of a colorful weather, huh? You stoked for the party tonight?
I think I'll probably take a little nap first. Don't know what it is, but I'm suddenly pretty tired.
Tuckered yourself out on the dive, huh? Makes me think of when I used to take my chocolate lap down on the lake and swim his ass for hours. Afterwards he'd crash for hours. Hey, maybe later I'll balance a treat on your nose, eh? But yeah, this part is gonna be rad, man. Everyone I've talked to about this is pretty amped. Isabel seemed a little bummed, but I guess that's just because she'd rather spend the night with her sea snails. Hey, more alcohol for us, right?
Green.
Hey, man, how's it looking?
Oh, hey, Dean. Back from the dive already? Guess you heard we're in for some rain, huh?
Yeah, well, you know the drill. Aside from that, anything else going on?
Not really. Storm's the talk of the town right now. Uma seems a little on edge. She thinks she's worried that the facility won't withstand the hit. I'm sure we'll do fine, though. Forecast says the main cell should be over us in about an hour or so. Guess we'll find out how built to last this place is.
So he's wearing green, orange. The other guy was wearing blue.
Hey there, Oma. What's cracking? Everything all right? You seem kind of twitchy.
To be honest, I'm sort of wigging out a little. I've never been in a tropical storm before.
I can help you with any last minute preparation if you'd like.
That's nice of you to offer, but there's nothing left to do. Silly, right? Like we're as prepared as we can be out here, and I'm still a nervous wreck. But it's not just the storm. I just have this unnerving feeling. Like something bad is about to happen. I can't explain it. Like, there's the storm, but then, I don't know, this other feeling. Like something isn't quite right.
Hey, Steve, what's a good word?
Not a whole lot. But no news is good news, right? Heck of a storm brewing out there, ain't it?
Back in Florida, we got used to weather like this. We used to think it was a great growing up when the schools were closed. Until we found out that they just tacked the makeup days over your summer break.
So much for being the Sunshine State, huh? Well, what can you do? Should be a pretty heavy storm. The radar was showing a lot of red. We'll be fine though. The Institute keeps our preparations pretty thoroughly stocked.
Isabel, everything cool?
I suppose. The storm is most inconvenient. The timing couldn't be worse. We were making excellent headway on the project, and now we have to put it all on hold to prep the facility before it hits.
The project will still be there at the storm. No need to worry yourself over it.
It's less to do with the loss of time and more to do about power. If we lose electricity during the storm, then the system supporting the specimens would crash, putting the entire project in jeopardy. Look, I don't mean to brush you off or anything, but I need to focus on getting some things in order. I'll speak to you later, okay?
And now to the last one.
Sup, jerk?
There you are. I was worried I wasn't going to meet my asshole quota for today. Have fun playing Aquaman this morning?
Which one do I want to choose? Not as much as when I played Hollow Man in the showers the other day. You forgot to wash behind your ears, by the way.
Whoa, easy with that Hollow Man reference. It's an antique. Really showing your age with that one, buddy. Although it doesn't shock me to find out you know all about a movie starring an invisible rapist. Hey, by the way, you heard the crew is meeting up in the rec room for the storm, right? I'll be the one getting drunk off my ass, so come have a beer with me later, okay?
Red. Another female?
Hey, Sean, come here a sec.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
This might sound a little weird, but did you hear anything that sounded like someone screaming earlier?
Did I hear any screaming? Of course I did. It's a party, man. Everyone's screaming. Look, I'm screaming. Ah! Hey, never mind all that. How about you kick back and relax, huh? And remember, we're getting paid for this.
Hello, Uma. How are you holding up?
What, because of the storm? I'm doing surprisingly well.
I'm gonna ask you, did you hear what sounded like someone screaming earlier?
I'm not sure what you mean. I've been here the whole time, and nobody's been screaming. But I gotta say, this has turned out pretty nice. Not often we're working and having downtime are one and the same. I'm having a pretty good time.
Hey, Tommy, can I bend your ear for a moment?
You want to talk? Sure. How you doing, man?
This might sound a little strange, but did you happen to hear any screaming earlier?
Screaming? I mean, sorta. It's kind of a party if you missed it, know what I mean? Music blaring, people shaking it, getting drunk. I fucking love parties, man. Anywho, sure beats work, am I right?
Steve, you got a minute?
Oh, hey, Dean. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to sleep right through the party. Say, you don't look very good. Are you sick or something?
Is everybody here?
Almost. Isabel insisted on watching over the project over in the lab. As smart as she is, I wish she'd realize the rarity in this situation. We rarely get this kind of opportunity. Doesn't seem to be a microscope known to man to get her to see that. Look, why don't you try to enjoy the party? It's not every day the Institute signs our checks to kick back and relax.
Hey, Rebecca, I have to ask you something.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I think I might have heard someone scream or blow earlier. You didn't hear anything like that, did you?
A scream? Not really. I mean, the music is pretty loud. I can barely hear you right now. Come on, what are you waiting for? Grab a drink and join the fun.
I actually grab a drink. Oh, I could.
Hey, let me ask you something. You didn't happen to hear someone scream a bit earlier, did you?
Scream. Where did you hear a scream?
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it was a scream. I was asleep when I thought I heard it, but it kind of sounded like it came from towards the equipment storage.
Okay, listen close, man. I need to talk to you, but not here. Meet me in the security room. Don't tell anyone, and come alone. You got me?
Trevor, you're kind of freaking me out a little. What's wrong? What are you...
Not here. You walk out first and head over to the security room. I'll meet you there.
I thought Rebecca was...
Okay, I'm here. Now what's this all about?
Okay, listen. This is gonna seem weird. Crazy even. But after what I saw, I really don't know how else to describe it.
Jesus, Trevor, man, you look like you saw a ghost. What happened?
I think I know, but I don't want to say. Not until you've seen this first. Here, look. You see that monitor in there? Keep watching.
Where is this? Dive storage? Wait a minute, who is that?
Swiggity's Hootie, I'm coming for that booty. Swiggity's Hootie, I'm coming for that booty.
Good Lord, what the hell did we just see happen?
Somebody just got attacked by something. Who and by what isn't exactly clear, as you can see from the video feed. But whoever it was got back up and shook it off like it was nothing.
Yeah, then it looks like they changed clothes and just left. You don't think whoever it was is still in the rec room with the others, do you?
I don't think we can rule it out just yet. And just so I know we're on the same page, you agree that was what it looked like, right? I mean, we both just saw what looked like some kind of animal attack somebody, and then that somebody getting up and leaving like nothing happened, right?
I saw it, but I'm not sure I believe it.
That's gonna have to be good enough, I guess. Here, take this.
Wait, you're giving me your gun? Why?
Don't worry. I keep a spare and some ammo in the security locker. I need you to have this, because you're the only one I can be sure is human right now. I could tell when you asked about the screams you heard in the rec room earlier.
What do you mean, is human?
I mean, between what you witnessed and what we just saw on the security monitors, somebody out there isn't who they say they are.
You're telling me that someone in this facility isn't really a person?
I don't think whoever was attacked is even alive anymore, Dean. Whatever that fucking thing was is now running around pretending to be human, and nobody but you and me have any idea.
Holy shit. What if there's more of these things? If that's what we're dealing with, then how are we supposed to know which one of us is really human?
I don't have an answer for that yet. For now, keep that gun on you and look around for clues. Probably start in dive storage. Maybe you can find something we missed in the video.
This is nuts, Trevor. How can we be sure about this? I mean, fuck me, what if we're wrong? We'd be talking about taking innocent lives here.
But what if we're right? You know we can't take that risk. Look, I need you on this one. Right now, it's you and me who got to protect the rest of our crew out there. We can't let word get around until we know for sure what we're dealing with. I'll head back to the rec room and cover for you. Find out whatever you can. And remember, not a word of this to anyone until we know who it was on that tape. Good luck.
Isabel, can I bother you for a second?
What do you need?
I was sleepy. I thought I heard someone scream. Did you hear anything?
I'm not sure. I've been pretty wrapped up in my work here. I thought I might have heard something like a scream, but I figured it was just the party or maybe just the storm. Now, you'll have to excuse me, Dean. The project requires my undivided attention.
Oh.
shredded and bloody wetsuit. Who did I see wearing a wetsuit with this pattern earlier?
Again? Again?
Hello, Uma. How are you holding up?
Maud, because of the storm, I'm doing surprisingly well.
It's just, you had me worried about you earlier. Seems you've never been through a major storm before.
Huh? What are you talking about? I've been through tons of them. Just another drop in the bucket, right? But I gotta say, this has turned out pretty nice. Not often we're working and having downtime at one and the same. I'm having a pretty good time.
Or can I ask a different question?
Hello, Uma. How are you holding up?
Maud, because of the storm, I'm doing surprisingly well.
I'm a little worried, actually. Where we'll stand the impact.
Either we will, or we won't. No sense in worrying about it, right? But I gotta say, this has turned out pretty nice. Not often we're working and having downtime at one and the same. I'm having a
Rebecca,
pretty
I have
good
to
time.
ask you something.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Boo! Party foul! Drinks aren't for counting, they're for drinking.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Grab a drink and join the fun.
Hey, you ready for this? I pull this trigger, one of two things is gonna happen.
Where I see it, we don't have much of a choice. Just be sure before you go popping off shots all over the Hey, you really think so? Maybe. Could have been after the big shit. But
Why does it do that?
it's possible. It's a tough call. I'm glad I'm able to make it. Don't think I'd be able to make the game if you're not the role.
Dang it!
Well, I'd say that went as well as could be expected.
You think? Man, they got a way up through the ceiling panels. Who knows where it could be right now? Shit, if bullets don't kill this thing, what the fuck kind of options does that leave us with?
True, Shania made it reveal its true form, so there's that. I could tell I heard it a little.
Okay, you got a point. I guess it's just a matter of finding it again, finishing the job. Tough SOB, I guess. Okay, look, forget all that for right now. We need to think of what our next move is. Maybe something in the lab could... Oh, fuck! Isabel's in the lab all by herself. She has no idea what just happened here.
So now you see what we're up against here.
I see it, but I can't quite put it into words. What just happened here, Dean? What was that thing?
Some kind of monster. Trevor and I saw it attack someone's security camera. All we know is that once it attacks, it seems to be able to mimic its victim.
You two knew about this? Well, I suppose you did the right thing by exposing it first. I doubt anyone would have believed your story had they not seen it with their own eyes. My nerves are still all shot up. Keep trying to calm myself, but the way it just appeared like that. Good Lord. I could have sworn it was human.
Rebecca, are you hurt?
I'm okay, thanks to you. How did you know that thing wasn't human? It looked like the real deal as far as I could tell.
I thought I would support my hunch, but I couldn't be sure until I knew the creature was disguised.
Well, it's good to know you didn't just start blowing people's heads off with no reasoning behind it. I'm scared, Dean. I feel like any one of us could be next. And if I can't tell the difference between one of our coworkers and some kind of monster pretending to be one of us, how are we supposed to get through this?
Are you hurt? Did it get a hold of you at all?
If you're asking if I'm really human, you can relax. Give it to me straight, Dean. What do you know about all this?
Not much for certain so far, just what Trevor and I went into the security.
So Trevor's in on it too, huh? I suppose that makes sense if you're trying not to start a panic, and maybe even more sense when you can't be certain who's what they claim to be. At any rate, things aren't looking too good for us right now. We'll all need to stay vigilant. Might be a good idea if we all stay far away from each other. Then again, maybe that's the last thing we want to do.
To stay in the same area.
Hey, are you keeping it together all right? I mean, all things considering.
Dean! All things considering? Well, I guess considering I just saw some kind of alien break out of a person and escape into the ceiling, the fact that I haven't shit myself must mean I'm doing pretty good!
I know that feeling, but we need to keep cool so we can sort this out.
Yeah, that's good thinking. Stay cool. Yeah, I'll be sure to work on that. Holy shit, man, what was that thing anyway? I don't ever want to see anything like it ever again.
Cell 6, okay.
Isabel, we need to talk.
This had better be an emergency.
We have a very serious problem. I don't know if you're willing to believe this, but a member of the crew was killed by some kind of creature. The creature then went on to disguise itself as human.
Son of a bitch. I knew it.
What? How long have you known about this?
I've known of the potential since the beginning. However, the actual occurrences are indeed news to me. Allow me to explain. You see, the project we've been focusing on recently, it started out with mollusks and sea snails, until we discovered what we thought initially was a completely new species. A small green slug with yellow spotted patterns along its sides. Nothing about it seemed particularly noteworthy until one day, we discovered its more fascinating attributes. Shape-shifting.
You gotta be shitting me right now.
No, I'm quite serious. We placed the specimen in a terrarium alongside other species. We were shocked to find as the amount of new species would seem to disappear, more of the more common species would proportionally be present. We found that...
No, not the fact that it can shapeshift. I mean, you can't possibly mean to tell me that thing that's out there picking off the crew is some aquatic slug. I've seen it on video, partially at least, and I can tell you it was no slug. This thing had legs.
That's what I was getting to. We found that not only could it mimic other species at a cellular level, but in ingesting other organisms, it seemed to rapidly evolve. In many cases, acquiring attributes derivative of its prey.
So you're saying this little sea slug can mimic its way up the food chain and become just like whatever it eats?
I'm saying it doesn't end there. Just because it consumes an organism doesn't mean it's restricted to just taking the same form and aping its skill set. The creatures have demonstrated the capability to reassign organic matter into completely different new tissue. If left to its own devices, we found that they could produce rudimentary venom sacs, crude wings have formed, acidic saliva glands, and even initial cranial telemetric systems. We've witnessed these things move things without touching them.
Oh, fuck me. Now you're telling me these things are telepathic?
No, I'm saying they could be if the conditions were met and the evolutionary demand was concentrated enough. Essentially, they're the perfect adaptive organic machines.
Oh my god.
Not God, Dean. Science.
Yeah? Well, one of your little science experiments is running amok and taking people's lives.
Relax. There are procedures in place for this kind of situation. The Institute can fly a containment squad out here by daybreak. The storm complicates things, but I'm sure they can manage for a high-level emergency like this.
Are you hearing me right now? At least one of these things is out there right now, killing people and posing in their skins as replacements. Right now, we have no way of telling who's really human.
Yes, we do. I can run a test that will prove definitively among us who is genuinely human, but I'm going to need samples of everyone's blood. Here, take these empty needles. Collect a sample from all the remaining crew members and bring them back to me. But hurry. If we wait too long, all the cells will have already assimilated and we will have missed our chance. If we examine everyone's blood quickly, we can spot the predatory cells still in the act of fusing with the host's native blood cells. That's how we'll find out who's really one of us.
Sounds risky. We'd have to get pretty close to someone to extract their blood. But if this will prove definitively the identity of the creature, then it's worth the risk.
Just don't get too close. The creature's awareness is greater as it jumps from host to host. It'll learn your behaviors and adapt to it. That's what it does. Be careful.
Well, it's a great thing.
Surprise!
Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
What are you doing out here in a storm like this?
Everyone in the rec room is scared to be around each other, so they all scattered to different buildings. I came out here to try and talk some sense into them.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't be doing that, Trev. It's really not a smart idea to be out on your own right now.
You out here by yourself, too. At least I think you are. You ain't got any creepy crawlers shawshanking their way through your guts telling you to kill me right now, right?
My guess is that if I did, I wouldn't be so inclined to tell you about it, would I?
Nah, I'd guess you wouldn't, so I suppose there ain't much point in asking. Been a while since you ran off to check on Isabel. Anything you want to cop to?
Actually, there is something. There's a helicopter being dispatched to come pick us up. Real pros, G-men I guess. You know the type. Top-level operatives who know how to clean up a mess like this.
Finally, some good news. So now what? We just hang tight till they get here?
Not quite. We can't risk taking someone back with us who might be infected with the creature. Isabel's got a blood test she's putting together, but I need to get a sample from everyone on deck so we can make sure we're all clean.
And this test is guaranteed? No chance of a false positive, is there?
You'd have to ask Isabel about that. All I know is that if I don't get the samples under the microscope as quick as possible, the blood from the creature is going to be impossible to distinguish from the blood of any of us.
Oh, hell, man. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Hurry up and get the samples before we run out of time and have to go back to the spray and pray technique.
That's what I came up here to do. Head inside the lab and wait with Isabel. When I get back with the samples, we'll find out if anyone's not on the up and up. Then we just have to make it until the chopper gets here.
Anyone in the restroom?
Okay, Sean, here's the story. Since nobody knows which one of us is the monster, I'm going around taking blood samples. Isabel's got a test ready in the lab that can answer our little identity crisis. To that end, I'm gonna need a contribution.
My blood? Is the test gonna pick up any other things?
Relax, we're just looking for signs of the creature. Nobody's interested in what you do in your free time. I'm in kind of a rush, so would you mind?
Oh no, yeah, that's fine, that's okay. You know what? Why don't you let me handle this for you? I kinda know my way around these things pretty well. Phew, there we are. Boy, that takes me back. Better days, I can tell you that much.
I wonder if Rebecca's going for the harpoon gun. Cause she had one last time. Not a great place to be at, huh?
Listen, there's a test we can do to find out which one of us is really the shapeshifter. But I need to collect a blood sample from everyone to do it.
Blood sample? You mean with a needle, right?
That gonna be a problem, Tom?
No problems, just... hell. I guess I don't have a choice on this one. If I don't participate, I guess it doesn't point a good indication my way, does it?
It really doesn't. But look, Isabel's calling in some high-level specialists who are flying out here right now. It'll all be over soon. Our only concern right now is making sure we single out the creature before they get here.
Someone else would have been affected by now. So Rebecca's here.
Easy there. I'm not here to hurt you. It's me, Dean.
I trust you. Kinda. What do you want?
Listen, Isabel knows a way to find out who's really human, but to do it, I need to take a sample of your blood. Just a small one. Then a helicopter will come and take us all away from here. Sound good?
A test? If it means I can stop cowering away and get off this rock, then yeah, you can have some of my blood. Look, I hate needles, so just do it quick, alright? Before I get second thoughts. Fuck that pinch. God, I hate needles.
Not my name.
But you got what you needed,
Names.
right? You can tell who's the monster now?
Anyone stay in recreation? Probably not. Yeah.
Isabel's got a blood test that can tell us who's the creature and who's a human. There's also some kind of contingency squad flying in through the storm that's gonna wipe the place.
Thank God for all that, then. If they're sending in professionals, why the blood test?
I would think that would be obvious, Doctor. Squad or no squad, we're still bumping elbows with a homicidal shapeshifter, and I think we'd all breathe a little easier knowing who it was. Now hold out your arm, please.
Fair point. All right, then. have at it. I hope Isabel's test can finally put the matter to rest. I've never seen everyone so on edge. Not that I really blame them.
So who refused it so far? Like, who tried? Thomas seemed to, but Thomas seems to have some sort of past. Someone else tried and not want it. Who was that? Steve was pretty instant. Did not get a blood example from Trevor. So is Isabel still alive?
Alright, Trev, your turn. Just need a little sample of your blood and we can all know for a fact what you and I already know.
Okay, man. Just make it quick. And let's be done with all this.
Okay, you're just gonna feel a little pinch here.
Man, I've gotten shots before. Just do it already.
There, see? No big deal. So, this test of yours, can we fully count on it? Is there any chance of an error? Tell me now or consider the blood on your hands.
So long as you get the samples under the microscope before every single invasive predatory cell has fully assimilated, you'll notice an obvious difference.
And it better be obvious. Don't think you're in the clear just yet, Professor. As far as I'm concerned, we all need to pass the test like our life depends on it. Because it does.
I'd expect nothing less. Here. You'll be needing a sample of my blood as well. Alright, that should do it. Put it under the microscope and see for yourself. I'm human.
Is this Dean? Isabel? They're all red. Check out Trevor next. Why do I have okay. Let's check Steve. I think Steve is pretty safe. Oh, heck no. Steve is affected? What about Thomas? Thomas seems fine. Sean. I think it's just Steve. Yeah, it's just Steve.
You have all I can offer. Only the microscope can exonerate me now. You're looking for transparent cells with wriggling tendrils on all sides. Find that, and you'll find your monster.
One day we're gonna look back on this and, well, not laugh, because I mean, people died, dude. People died and they aren't coming back. Any one of us could be next, huh?
This really is a nightmare. If it's okay, I'd like to be alone again for a while. Somehow I just feel safer that way, considering the circumstances and all.
Do you now, Steve? I'm afraid not.
Swinging this booty, I'm coming for that booty. Swinging this booty, I'm coming for that booty. Swinging this booty, I'm coming for that. I am invincible! Invincible! You ow! Fuck him up!
Steve battle was way easier. What a terrible crew. Didn't even search the place, I bet. Like, all that happens when D was picked up. I still don't understand that kind of ending.
No news yet on just how widespread infection has become, but we have been told here at Channel 12 that attacks have spread rapidly.
Violence erupted across the downtown area tonight as people fleeing a coffee shop massacre were gunned down by military forces. Officials have claimed it was not known which of the individuals were actually human and which were creatures from another world.
Reports of massive fires across the city tonight as chaos continues to sweep the area. The entities now being referred to as creeps have overrun nearly every part of town, leaving survivors to wonder if this could be the dawning of the end of the human race as we know it.
Panic-fueled riots have overtaken several business districts in the area as the invasion continues. Suspicion is at an unprecedented level as townsfolk begin to fear their neighbors and loved ones of actually being one of the creatures.
Police aren't sure just how it began, but have been quoted as saying it is unlike anything they have ever encountered before.
Military forces were quickly overcome on the city's west side this evening as what has only been described as some kind of alien life form overtook the area, consuming those unlucky citizens in their path.
Mass evacuation attempts are being made as people flee the horde of unidentified creatures, infiltrating city homes and businesses, many being halted by military officials. The Pentagon has issued a tri-state-wide quarantine in efforts to stop the spread of the epidemic, while rescue crews set up relief tents in designated hotspots along the perimeter of the infection zones.
Yet again, Uma is gone. That'll be it then. The end of this video. Bye, and have a fun time.